Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is March coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast for you. This one sent in by members of the community. If you'd like to have your games cast by myself or maybe an actual talented person, then take your replay, upload it to GG Tracker or some website like that, and then post that on castit.reddit.com. That is castit.reddit.com. If you'd like to have me personally cast your replays, then send it to marshgaming@gmail.com. That is marshgaming@gmail.com. For now, we have over in the top right side, playing for IOC, which I'm sure stands for something terribly interesting, Alluton. His opponent, spawning at the bottom left side of Overgrowth, he plays for RB Pro, which also very interesting clan name. Don't know what it means. It's Lillekanin. Lillekanin, as far as I know, not a retired player, therefore still a pro, known for weird shit everywhere. His opponent, who I happen to know because he's recorded or he has supplied replays more often, is Alluton, who also sometimes is known for weird shit. So this should be good. We got a fairly standard opening on this side with building a barracks first and getting a command center or an orbital command, and we're saving up in order to put down a command center somewhere 400. Is he going to put it on the high ground? Is he going to go straight to the low ground? He is going to go straight to the low ground. And Alluton, who put down a nexus right after that gateway, and due to the fact he wasn't being harassed by a probe or an SCV, this SCV was not harassing. It was a very well behaved SCV. This SCV was merely looking around. He got that a little bit crisper timed than a Lillekanin did. Lillekanin going for 2 gases, factory right away, and building a reactor. So we'll see what he plans to do with that. Whereas opponent has not chosen a main tech route yet. It's usually at this point where they put down whatever they want to do with that. Oh, just in time for that Reaper. And nothing on that natural for Lillekanin to take off. And we're going to have a Stargate. Stargate's going to be in a very easily scoutable position, so he's not at all trying to be sneaky about it. Whereas Lillekanin building this starport, we've got reactors here, and is his barracks building any sort of attachment that he wants to put on a starport later? No. All right, so that rules out banshees and thing, which is a detector, and puts auto turrets down. God damn it. You think StarCraft, casting StarCraft is easy. I mean, you don't have to know all the different heroes like in Dota or in StarCraft or in League of Legends or whatever. But still, there is a little bit of memorization there, and if you're not good at that, or if you don't do your due diligence, then you're not going to remember the word Raven. We got a little bit of a sneaking in. Alluton gets a... Oh, cancel that shade. And should get on out of there just to make sure that it doesn't get killed by that. And in answer to that, we've got Lillekanin moving in with a Hellion. If he committed just a little bit further, he might have gotten a little bit more damage done, but that overcharge would have then done more damage. No, he would have been able to get here. Of course, Lillekanin didn't know that there was actually nothing here because he didn't scout that far. Third base in place for Lillekanin, which is completely known to Lillekanin. Wait, did I say third place for Lillekanin? Alluton. And see that transfer. There are... Oh, yep, no. There are turrets being built right now. And... Oh, I think if the Viking would have added its firepower to that. 1 or 2 volleys. I don't think one would have done it. No, would have done 2. No. Wait, you do 2 of them. So 2 volleys would have been enough right there. And we've got a Widow Mine drop over here. And there is a grand total of no detection for I think, but that is a nice way of dealing with it. And as soon as that comes down, you can start attacking that, or just put it down with a Oracle. Are you aware that there's something in your main base that also needs taking care of? Yes, it would appear so, because you did pull that back. So a little bit of damage done by Alluton all the way in the beginning, but those mineral lines are quite a bit of a bigger nuisance than what Alluton was able to do. With 2 Phoenixes out, on the other hand, you should be able to make sure that it does not happen again. Oh, you got 4 this time. He was in 7 last time. Seriously, you need some detection. If only you had an Oracle with Revelation, say, somewhere. Alright, we did have a Reserver getting on down there. Double Robo Facility, pumping out Immortals galore. Immortals is very good against these guys, and there are no Marauders, are there? No Marauders. Yeah, see, Raven. I knew that. I totally knew that. Totally knew that, yeah. Alright, gets the Revelation off right there, knows exactly what his opponent is up to. One of these days I'm going to have to remember the shortcuts on my keyboard in order to do that, which is Alt 1 or Alt 2, there you go.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
And of course I forgot
Add-on complete.
that is already, so how do you go back? That one. Alright, cool. That's what happens if you try to be fancy with your hotkeys. Alluton making sure that nothing comes in a doom drop-ish wise over here. And with 58, 59 workers to 50 on 3 bases, where Lillekanin is only just now moving that 3rd command center out. Economically, doing okay. Army position, or army thingamabob, doing okay. Upgrade wise, well, we've got charge coming in, we've got first attack upgrades coming up, and first attack on Lillekanin as well, with a Thor coming in. Fully committing to Mech is Lillekanin, and nope. Oh, he's going so far as to get Hellbats just to make sure that none of this actually comes in. Hellbats bit better at soaking. Oh no, is that going to get taken down? That is going to get taken down. That lock-on of the Cyclones no longer is effective as it used to be, no longer as powerful as it used to be, but still can take down an Oracle if there's 2 of them. And if they have enough space. And Thor's in the, not the expensive payload, but the other one, the single target mode, which means you get a little bit extra range, but no splash damage. And that means Alluton knows exactly where his opponent is and can start getting into position. Maybe in this high ground. Oh, this poor Prism got spotted by that Zelnaga tower over there, and if he doesn't get out of there, he's going to lose that, especially with 1 lock-on ability. With the yep. Come join StarCraft and learn to be a caster, so you too can look at action and say on a professional level. Alright, we've got Lillekanin trying to move in over on the 3rd base, and Alluton getting lots and lots of shield energy in order to deal with it. Gets a free pick-off of those 2 Hellbats and make sure that Lillekanin has to siege up, giving himself a little bit more time. Oh, no, he does move in with these on the ground, but he lifts up all the siege tank, meaning that a large part of the damage output of Lillekanin does actually get taken, and with just half the army to take on. He still has a lot of issues cleaning this up. But with the second round of liftoffs, he does actually get it. No, there's a few tanks down there. Yes, that is the last tank with 4 immortals left over. Alluton is in a nice position. We've got 2 tanks all the way back here for Lillekanin with 1-4 for that air support, but we have 7 immortals left. We've got 2 immortals being built by Alluton at the same time and 2 tanks. So as for a little while, Alluton should feel quite safe against this meching Lillekanin. 4th base being put down, and this barracks being used, what meching players usually use this for, a little bit of scouting, making sure that if there is a rebuilding of the war prison, which there is, then he sees it coming if he wants to warp into the main base. But now it's Alluton's time to attack. And this is where it gets problematic, because mech players are strong. Mech players are really strong. Oh, moving in there, does not get taken down, may get taken down. Yep, there we go. Mech players are very strong, but if you try to attack into a defensive mech player, then you're going to have some major problems. Mech characterized by those siege tank, by those heavy units, much better if they are in an entrenched position. If you can, dictate. Oh, there we go. This is going to get spotted by that barracks. If you can dictate where we're going to engage. Oh, nice minefields. And Alluton feeling confident in dedicating a couple of zealots to take that out. But no. We have Lillekanin and that was a little bit of an interruption right there. Lillekanin moving back, trying to get a sensor tower, making sure that nothing, and oh, despite the fact that he completely saw this being moving in right there, Alluton does get those zealots right into the production of his opponent. He's going to take down one tac lab, going to try and sort of half-heartedly take in that fusion core, and he's moving in over here as well, but no, he doesn't want to move, doesn't want to try and do that. Did take a couple of SUVs right there. Now we have a battle cruiser versus, oh no, this is actually going to go down. Nicely done. That means no more battle cruisers. It was already limited to 1 battle cruiser. Now we're up to 2. Nice use of that Yamato cannon. And Alluton pulls back, knowing that he threatened this. Didn't kill anything right there. Too good of a defensive position. But he did severely limit his opponent in his plans. 4 starports were here with the idea of building just battle cruiser after, well, maybe a Raven or 2, I don't know. And now we have no fusion core. That means we have no battle cruisers. Rebuilding that fusion core over here. Does get to take a 4th base though. Oh, and already how bruised and battered is that. No siege tank into a good defensive position quite yet, and loads and loads and loads of SCVs. Alluton not deciding to jump in there. He would be very much in a cul-de-sac, so I can't really blame him for him. Leaves that zealot to take down another couple of SCVs, but this does get secured. Alluton still 1 base up though. Gold base over here, 4th base already there, which is just what Lillekanin did. Going for a planetary fortress right there. One of the disadvantages of Mech, not so mobile, meaning that if you do get attacked all the way up here, you need all the time you can get. And planetary fortresses do help with that. Oh, is going to fly right through that turret ring and rebuilds those zealots. And here we have that warping of the battle cruiser. We proceed to make a short work of this. And zealots gaining another 2. Oh, this is going to be good. Yep. Getting another 2 SCVs and a tank as well as another SCV, and you should be able to get that one very nicely done. At the same time, we move in over here, and there's still no, you don't want to chase that. There are tanks there. There are loads of tanks there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he does decide to move in. Pushes on in there, collecting the damage with the Archons and that Immortal Shield. He does just pull it out, cleans up all of that. Look at all these mines that were there. And now we can... Nope. No. Happy to just have taken out some of that. It's too bad he doesn't have any detection right here. Look, none of these really... taking a lot of shield right there, but not really killing that much. And this is a little bit telling of the current situation of Lillekanin. So he's oversaturated here, he's emptied there, and look at here, 24 out of 10. And where can you transfer to? Well, to here if you so choose, but yeah. Whereas Alluton is on math basis. Anything beyond 4 is math. Yeah? Alright, so math base. This is math base 1 and this is math base 2. So if we look at the income, yeah, more harvesters, better. No, actually, no. Probably because Lillekanin has mules. But yeah. Moves in once again. There's no tanks here. Takes out that sensor turret, which gives him quite a bit better maneuverability right there. And now we have those void rays to deal with, well, everything, to be perfectly honest. They do very well against battlecruisers. They do very well against tanks. And look at them just melt through everything. This is a map. Oh, those are some nice YN hits, but it doesn't even matter. Look at that. Oh. All that army left right there. GG. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.